our guest is Candace Jackson. So Candace, will you please, you're a resident expert on Title IX, so maybe introduce yourself and introduce what this whole Title IX fuss is all about.
Sure. So glad to be here with you all today. Title IX is kind of has a special place in my heart. I spent 4 years working in the U.S. Education Department, working on Title IX regulations and policies, and so had an opportunity to really see and hear from so many different groups and people the impact that Title IX has had. 50 years ago this year, Congress passed the 1972 educational amendments. Those amendments were a package, and part of that package was a section called Title IX. Believe it or not, up till that point, it was perfectly legal federally for a school to take federal money and have different rules for girls and for boys that were based on pure sexism, maybe, or sex stereotypes, outright sex discrimination. One of the main motivations behind Title IX, which came along and said, if you're going to take federal money, you cannot discriminate based on sex in any kind of school education program or activity. And one of the big motives for that was sports, because everybody was noticing that schools gave tons of funding and resources to boys sports. And even if those sports were technically open teams, girls, of course, hardly ever qualified and made the team or so forth. So Title IX came along, and over the last 50 years has had a huge impact in equalizing educational opportunities for girls in schools, colleges, and universities in the US.